Hey there guys, it's Anthony here from Cutting Edge Guitar. In today's video I'm going to be introducing you to the Grainger Attis model. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so following on from my first look at the Crimson Scion, this is just a first look at this beautiful guitar from Grainger, who are a UK handmade custom built guitar brand. If you missed the video where I was talking about the Crimson Scion that I've just done in this recent series, please do subscribe to the channel so you see more of these kinds of videos as they're coming out. Just to fill you in, I've teamed up with my good friend Tim at Leo and Ted's Guitars in Northampton, UK, which is near my studio here for Cutting Edge Guitar. I'm not affiliated with Leo and Ted's. I'm not doing this to get money out of guitar sales or anything like that. It's just a case of Tim is a good friend of mine who happens to be selling these boutique, fantastic instruments. And of course, I have a guitar YouTube channel, so it makes sense for me to be making content and talking about these wonderful instruments. What I'm going to be doing going forward, I'm going to be doing some real serious in-depth reviews, but at the moment I've just picked up a few of these guitars and we're just having a first look at them just so we can see what's going on, what kind of things are in store. So one of the things that's really interesting about the whole British built thing, the guitar world is massively dominated by American made, Japanese made, and then all sorts of, Far Eastern guitars, probably for like the lower budget stuff. But high end boutique stuff tends to be American, Japanese, those kind of things. Now, in Britain, it's quite famous over the years that we've stopped making a lot of the things that we used to make, but there is a real serious prestige around British built things. And it seems that British built guitars are starting to become very, very popular. Now, as I say, my good friend Tim runs a store in Northampton where he sells all sorts of guitars, but he's particularly interested in the British stuff. Now, this brand here, Grainger, they're a relatively new company, I think. I mean, I hadn't heard of them until Tim told me about them anyway. And they are specialising in stuff that's obviously out of the ordinary. So this particular model here is called the Attis. It's a very interesting shape. It's not your regular guitar thing, so there's lots of guitars out there, I don't even know if I can say, but we all know what the common guitar types are, the Fender thing, the Gibson thing, all that sort of stuff. Most other guitar brands have sort of modelled their guitars on the shapes of those instruments. What Grainger are going for is their completely own custom thing. Very interesting shape on the Attis here, and when you lift it over, when I do the full review, I'll get some photos going so that you can see all of these things that I'm talking about here. But the neck join, I'll put that right in front of the camera there for you guys. This is really, really interesting because as I put the guitar like that, you can see how it sort of sinks in. That's really helpful with the upper fret access on this guitar, which is really nice. I also like the sort of boutique kind of using flamed maple. We've got a flame on the neck. We've got flame on the fretboard, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the shape of the headstock, custom, their own thing. Something that's also cool about Grainger is Grainger they're making their own bridges. So this is a Grainger owned bridge. I'm not sure about their pickups. Like I say, I've got to get really acquainted with the specs on all of these guitars. I'm so new to them at the moment. I think they're their own pickups. But anyway, when I do the full review, I'll talk you through exactly what's going on once I've had a good old read up about everything that they do. We've got Hipshot tuners on the back of this guitar. Hipshot, very, very good. High quality tuners. Really, really nice. Nice looking hardware. It's a really nice paint job as well. I love that purpley looking colour. It's really, really cool. So, very, very different. One thing, as it's just a first look and not the full review, I will say, it's going to take a bit of getting used to this body shape, but because I'm so familiar with my Ibanez S series, anyone who follows the channel will know what I think about that guitar, I probably have taken to this much easier than someone who probably plays a Les Pauly type thing or a Strat. It sort of molds to me a bit easier because I'm used to a very thin guitar. But anyway, let's have a check out some sounds. So I want to do the same thing I did with the Scion. I've just got a full distortion tone on. I'm going to run through a few of the sounds and then I'll back the volume off to see if it cleans up nicely. You guys are going to be hearing this guitar at the same time as I am, or discovering the guitar, because I've literally only just plugged it in, so I've got no idea what's going to come out at the moment. So this is on full distortion, back humbucker. Very nice. So we've got a couple of toggle switches on the back of this guitar as well, which I'm going to assume are going to be splitting to single coils. Let's have a listen and see what happens. Let's go to the three-way toggle. I'm going to put that to the middle, so that's probably both humbuckers. And then let's just have a flick of some of these toggle switches, see if anything happens. Interesting, really cool sounds. Front humbucker. Really nice. And let's see what happens if we roll the volume off and try and clean this guitar up. Flip a few of the toggle switches there. Cool, so it does clean up quite nicely. That's back to the bridge humbucker there. And then back to that full distortion sound. Okay guys, so that's my first look at the Grainger Attis. Seems to be a very cool, very versatile and very, very well made, lovely guitar. So please do subscribe to the channel to see the full review when that comes out. And I've got plenty more of these guitars that I'm going to be talking about for you. Drop me a line in the comments to let me know what you think about the first look at this, and ask any questions that you want to know about the guitar when I do the full review. That'd be really helpful to make me, or that'd be really helpful to help me make better content for you, so you can let me know exactly what you want to hear or find out about this guitar. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.